everybody, I am doing this video in English, but don't worry, I will add Italian subs and also English subs just in case my pronunciation is not that good. The reason I am doing this video in English is because a booktuber commented on my previous and first video here on booktube, and I checked out his channel and I saw that he created this tag which is called the booktube newbie tag, and I loved it, so here I am doing it. I'll leave you the link to his channel in the description box. So I'm ready, let's do it. The first question is, what genres would you like to see talked about more on booktube? I do believe there are way too many videos about young adult novels, which I don't like much, while I'd love to see more booktubers talking about historical novels, which I love history, and I'm actually starting to become an historian, so I see that there aren't many videos about that genre, and it's quite a pity. Question number 2. What do you feel is the best way to make friends on booktube? To comment on each other's videos, I guess that's the best possible way. Question number 3. What do you enjoy the most about making booktube videos? The fact that people don't judge you for what you do or what you say. If you post something on YouTube like a cover or a video in which you dance, then people kind of feel authorized to express when they dislike you in the most unpolite way possible. It's like a race in which who's more unpolite wins. While here on booktube, if someone doesn't agree with your opinion, they just tell you very politely. People here on booktube are more open to debate rather than just say you suck and your video sucks and what you do sucks. If someone doesn't agree with an opinion that you share about a book, they are able to tell you like a normal conversation. This is what I love the most about booktube, nobody judges you. Question number 4. What do you least look forward to when making booktube videos? The whole setting process, you know, setting the camera and the lights and everything, finding the right angle to shoot, and also the editing process, which takes forever. But once it's all done, it's good, it's quite satisfying. Question number 5. What videos other than tags, TBRs, wrap-ups, reviews and recommendations would you like to see more of? You already mentioned it all, I can think of any other. Question number 6. What are some themes you want to see more of or less of in books? A theme that I want to see less is breakup sufferings, when they're described as people who basically stop living the moment they're left by their partners, and they do the most stupid things. They don't care about anything anymore, not even living. Like, I'll give you an example. You know Bella Swan from the Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer? You know what she does the moment Edward leaves her in the second book of the series, New Moon? She almost kills herself twice, or even more than twice. She does crazy dangerous things, and when she's not doing that, she's depressed most of the time. And I think these representations of both breakups are so wrong, even though I know authors are trying to be realistic. But I believe that they should deliver more positive and hopeful messages, because I don't want people, especially young people who are easily influenced, to see these characters letting themselves down like that and then doing the same because they think it's okay. A theme that I'd like to see more is feminism, as there is never enough of it. If I were a published author, I would use my voice, or in this case, my pen, my keyboard, to spread only positive messages. And that doesn't mean I would write self-help books or books in which good always triumphs over evil, because I know we also need to be realistic, but I would always try to show people that even in the darkest situations, there is always a little light. There is always a way out. When they show these teenagers like Bella Swan letting themselves down like that and finally get their shit together only when they're united with the love of their life, if not, what? There is no life after a breakup? As I said before, I believe that's a wrong message. Question number 7. What are some of your booktube goals? To be a reference for readers like some booktubers are to me, and to get books sent for free. No, I'm joking. I really just want to share my love for books with you guys. That's what YouTube is about. Question number 8. What advice would you give to a booktuber that has just created their channel? Well, I just created my channel. I mean, I've had this channel for quite a while, a few years actually, but I posted my first booktube video only last Saturday. What can I say to anyone who wants to create a booktube channel like I did? Booktube is not only about books, reviews and recommendations. So if you don't feel like beginning with one of those because you find them hard to begin with, because you really don't know what to say or how to say it, or you still feel uncomfortable sharing your thoughts, which you absolutely shouldn't be, but if you are, then you can just start with doing a video tag like I did. That's a good way to get people to know you while having fun, because tags are so fun. I love answering these questions. Question number 9. What are some qualities or traits that you look for when it comes to watching other booktubers? Well, a funny thing is that I don't necessarily watch booktube videos about books that I'm interested in. I like to know different genres, even if I'm never gonna read them. The main thing I look for in a booktuber is I need to feel good while watching them. You know, they have to give me those positive, good vibes, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, one of my favorite booktubers ever is Naya Perkins from Naya Reads and Smiles, and she mainly reads young adults novels, which, as I said before, I don't enjoy a lot. But you know, the way she talks about books that she loves, she is so contagious. Her happiness, her positivity, her enthusiasm, that I feel so happy while watching her videos. So that's the main thing to me. They need to talk to the camera like they're talking to a friend, and they're sharing with them their love for books. Question number 10. What is a fun fact about you or a hobby beside reading and writing that people on BookTube might not know you have? You already know something about me. I already told you before, I like to sing, I like to dance, I like to write, to read of course, I like watching TV series and movies. There are no fun facts about me, these are just my hobbies. There is nothing so interested in them, they're just ordinary hobbies. Question number 11, and this is the last question. Which booktubers do you tag? I don't know any famous booktuber. Well, actually what I mean is that no famous booktubers know me. So I don't think that anyone I know is ever going to see this video. But in case they do, I tag Naya Perkins from Naya Reads and Smiles and Ilenia Zodiaco, who is an Italian booktuber, one of my favorites. And we're done. Thank you so much for watching the video. I leave you down below all my links to my social medias if you want to follow me on my Facebook, on my Twitter, on my Tumblr, on my Goodreads account. I also have a blog, but unfortunately it's in Italian, so I don't think you will understand much. But if you want to read them anyway, you will find the link on the info box. Thank you again guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.